on this is. Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, and you are all welcome to this morning broadcast with me. I am Juliet, and this is Dynamic Health and Wellness, where we discuss so many things that involve around our health and wellness. So you are welcome and happy new week from my side, from wherever you are joining from. So if you are just there, just say hi and let me welcome you to this morning broadcast. And do not forget, just joining us, try to hit on the like button. Just hit on that like button and like the video, share as well. So it is very, very good. We should learn to share. Good morning, my dear brother. You are welcome. Thank you so much. How is your family as well? And I trust you people are doing well. So thank you for joining me this morning. Let's take a few of our minutes to quickly like this video and share to everyone around us. Let's share to everyone around us so that they can also join us. So you are all welcome once again. God bless you as well. And so this is Dynamic Health and Wellness. And for the previous week, we have been discussing about the skin, the health of our skin. So as we all know that all we are here for is our overall health. Your skin health, your physical health, your emotional health, everything about your well-being is all about this dynamic health and wellness. And so this morning we are going to be looking at the health of our teeth. That is to say, how your oral health can impact your overall health, overall body, and that is the impact of your teeth, the health of your teeth, how it can affect your overall health. So that is what we are going to be looking at this morning: health problem caused by bad teeth, or health problem caused by bad oral health. So how can oral health affect our overall our whole body? So that is what we are going to look at, because many people are not actually aware that their oral health can really have impact on their overall health. Because when one is not taking care of his or her teeth and mouth, so this can cause a lot of issues, a lot of health issues on that particular individual. So as we all know that our health is extremely important for so many reasons. So if someone suffer from a gum disease or cavity or bad breath, this can as well affect the health of that person, as affecting the teeth and the mouth of such an individual. And as we all know that our mouth is a pathway for bacteria to enter the body. And so if any bacteria gain entrance into our body, they are going to move through the bloodstream. And as they do, they are going to cause infection and inflammations on our body. And this can go a long way affecting the overall health. And so taking good care of the teeth, the mouth, is a great way of avoiding any kind of health issues in the future. So practicing good oral hygiene at home is a way of helping to keep your teeth and your mouth in a healthy state, and also helping to protect your overall health. And so before I will go further, I would like to explain what a mouth, what a matter that is a teeth disease or a gum disease really is. So when you talk of gum disease, it is caused as a result of infection from the food you eat, from the kind of a lifestyle you are adapting to. So you can get this mouth or tooth gum in various ways. It comes at an early stage, and this early stage, many people are not aware that it is a gum disease. And this early stage, it is known as gingivitis. Gingivitis is the early stage of a gum disease. And so when this happens, many people may not be able to detect it, that it is a gum disease at that instant. Why? Because it is normally does not really give much concern. The person might not be aware. That is why we need to always pay attention to our body. When you pay attention to your body and you begin to observe some symptoms or some signs that you have not been experiencing previously, there is need for you to really find out what actually is going on. So but many people just overlook it. Overlooking it is never an option, because early detection is better than early prevention. So when you detect it at the early stage, it will help you a long way of preventing it. So it is better you know what actually is going on in your body. So when you are able to know what is going on, then you can be able to actually find a good solution to it at the initial state. So gingivitis is an initial state of a gum disease. At that state, it is not regarded as a disease, because at this stage you might not even be aware that something like that is going on. But if you pay attention to your body and you begin to see symptoms like maybe pain on your gum, or you start having bad breaths coming out when you open your mouth, and you begin to perceive some bad breath, or while you are brushing your teeth, you see blood coming out from your teeth. You do not need to take all this for maybe for granted and overlook them. Or you have a swollen gum. You don't need to take all this for granted. So you need to actually investigate by going to your dentist to really find out what actually is this, because sometimes this sign of gingivitis can come and just go. It will come and just go. It's just like you feel it today, maybe the next time you do not feel it, and you might think that maybe it's something something usual, maybe it doesn't really call for alarm. But when you really know that you have not been observing such a thing before, and after a period of time, it can still come up again. And at that time, you need to visit a dentist to really know what actually is going on. So this period, this gingivitis can often come undetected, but at the initial stage, if you really follow it up, it can be reversed. All those causes, all those tooth pain you feel, all those bleeding teeth or gums, or swelling your gum, or bad breath, if you really follow up at the initial state, you find out that those gingivitis symptoms can be reversed. But if you leave it untreated, it is going to go to an advanced stage. An advanced stage will now result to what we call periodontal. Periodontal is now known as a gum disease. It's a gum disease that occur as a result of untreated gingivitis. So as a result of untreating it at the initial state, it is going to result to a gum disease called periodontal. So periodontal is a gum disease that normally leads to a kind of chronic inflammatory response. It leads to a kind of chronic inflammatory response that affects your overall health, affecting your body, causing pain and causing infection on your body. And this will lead to breakdown of bones and tissues in the surrounding part of your mouth and gum. That is why you see people, they have their teeth, that is the gum, everything, the bacteria has eaten up the gum, and you see the gum will now be flaking and breaking up, because the bone, the tissue that surround that part of the gum has been affected. And as a result of this chronic inflammation, it will go a long way destroying the bone and tissues around that affected parts. And at this time, it will no longer be reversible. The only option is to pull off that teeth, because if you do not pull it off, it will go a long way affecting the next one, just like that. And so that is why you need to actually take care of your body, pay attention to the health of your body, and in such a way it will help you to really recognize and detect any kind of unusual feeling from your teeth and your mouth. So there are very ways, as I said, that practicing good hygiene, brushing your teeth, flossing, are all ways that you can help to reduce any kind of gum diseases that may have impact or that may affect your health in the future. Because this mouth or gum disease has so many impact on our overall health. And so we are going to look at some problems that are related, or that this gum disease can actually cause. Some problem that this gum disease can actually cause. So one of the problem is respiratory infection. So when you talk of respiratory infection, if someone suffers from a gum infection or a flame gum, someone has an infected or a flame gum, this is going to go a long way by allowing those bacteria to move down from the mouth to the lungs. And when they do, they are going to affect your respiratory system, especially the lung, which is used for breathing. It affect the lung, causing respiratory infection. It can also cause it can cause respiratory infection and pneumonia. Pneumonia is also related to those issues that affect your respiratory system when you are not able to breathe well, leading to kind of coughing, uncontrolled coughing, severe coughing, affecting your throat. Pneumonia can also be caused as a result of respiratory infection, or if you can also lead to bronchitis. So bronchitis is another way that another a thing that respiratory infection can also cause as a result of a bad breath, a bad tooth gum or poor oral health. So another thing that poor oral health can also cause in an individual is dementia. Dementia is an issue that has to do with the memory. When someone has issue with remembering an event and able to recall a particular situation. So when someone has a flame gun, those chemicals from your mouth can definitely move to your brain cell. So these substances can cause harmful and can cause harms to your brain cell, because your system, your body, your throat, your mouth, and your throat, they are all linked together. They are connected together. And so, as this bacteria is able to affect your bone, it is at the same time move through your bloodstream, releasing harmful substances that will be sent through the nerves. And from these nerves, they can affect your brain cell, leading to memory loss. And that is why you see people suffering from these dementias as a result of inability to remember issues. So this is also linked to this gum disease. So this is a link between your gum disease, what gum disease can cause. So periodontal can cause dementia when it is not treated. So know that this gum disease started from gingivitis at an early stage. So when it is not treated, it is going to move to this advanced stage. And that bacteria that affect the gum can also go a long way, affecting your overall health as well as your memory, because everything about your head are controlled by glands. So the gland that controls the nerve can send this bad harmful chemical from those bacteria that have infected your gum to other part of your body, which can also affect the brain. So another health issue or problem that bad oral health can also cause is cardiovascular disease. Cardiovascular disease can also be caused by bad mouth or bad oral health. If someone has a bad oral health or is not taking care of his or her teeth, there is a high risk of such an individual to have this cardiovascular disease, because when these bacteria enters the mouth, they can as well move to your bloodstream. And you know that the blood flows from the heart through the arteries to other parts of the body. And so when these bacteria get to the bloodstream, they can form a plaque form this plan to block the arteries, preventing the arteries from supplying blood to the heart, and also blocking the blood coming from the heart from going to other parts of the body. And this can put someone at an high risk of heart disease or stroke. So this is the way that your poor oral health can affect your overall health, leading to cardiovascular disease. Just remember, cardiovascular disease is issue that has to do with your heart. So anything that when your heart is not functioning well as a result of this plaque that is built up and blocking the arteries, preventing it to be able to supply enough blood to other parts of the body, it can lead to heart attack. So that is why you need to take care of your oral health. So another issue or problem that is associated to poor oral health is prostate problem. Prostate problem is another issue. So when you talk of this prostate problem, if a man suffers from periodontal disease, that is a gum disease, when such a man suffers from periodontal disease, so he may have what you call prostatitis. So it will have what we call prostatitis disease. Prostatitis is a condition that causes the irritation in order of your prostate gland, and this will now lead to prostate issues. So when you talk of prostatitis, it is an inflammation that affects your prostate, and this can lead to swelling of the gland and causing a lot of pains on your prostate gland. And so you remember that your prostate gland is a very small gland that is located between the penis and the bladder. And this prostate gland is responsible for secreting and producing fluids to form from the sperm, and also help in ejaculation. So that fluid that is released during ejaculation is from the seminal fluid, which is the semen. So the prostate gland is responsible for this. And so when this prostate gland is affected as a result of inflammation, so it can affect the overall health of such an individual. So another way someone can also get this when someone has this urinary tract infection. Urinary tract infection can also cause this prostatitis in an individual. So that is why you need to always take care of your mouth, because anything that goes into this mouth is definitely going to move to every part of the body. So that is why our oral health is very, very important. So another problem that can also be caused as a result of poor oral health is diabetes. Diabetes is another issue. So someone that has diabetes is more likely to be affected by gum disease due to this unlively lifestyle, due to high sugar level in the blood. And this high sugar does not just come as a result like that. It comes as a result of the food that the person eats. And so those like consumption of sugary snacks and treats can destroy the gum. And the bacteria from there can also be transferred into the blood stream. And when this happens, this will now causes the blood sugar level to high. And so someone that has a gum disease is at high risk of developing. Someone that has diabetes is at high risk of developing a gum disease than someone that does not have diabetes. And that is why it is causing a lot a huge effort to control, because those bacteria, they have already accumulated in the bloodstream, always leading to high sugar level in the blood. So another issue that can also another health issue that can also be caused as a result of a poor oral health is infertility. So infertility, when you see it, infertility in men and women are linked. They are linked to bad oral health, because when anyone that have this gingivitis and he or she left it untreated, so those bacteria can as well move to your bloodstream, and this can lead to inflammations and infection. As far as infection is concerned, infection can affect the man or the female reproductive system, just as in the case of a prostate problem. So when this happens, it can start destroying the reproductive organs from the external part to the internal organs. And so this can also cause inflammation, leading to hormone imbalance. And when the hormone is not balanced in a man, it can have a low testosterone, and this can also result to low sperm count and erectile dysfunction. So this is the problem that the man will encounter as a result of this periodontal disease, that is the gum disease. And for the female, it can also affect the female. So women that have this periodontal disease, and it can increase their chances to conceive. It can increase their chances to conceive because of that they have suffered from this gum disease. And that is why, as a woman, when you are planning to be a mother, or when you are already pregnant, try to go and find out the state of your oral health. Because if you don't do, it can lead to serious pregnancy complication. So your dental health, your oral health should always be the first thing to do when you are pregnant, when you are trying to be pregnant, or when you are pregnant. So find out that you do not have this gingivitis at the initial state, so that you can be able from there to always take care of your teeth. But if you find out that you have the gingivitis, so there is need for the doctor or your dentist to follow up in order to give you treatment, to treat it completely. Because if you do not treat it completely, it is going to affect your overall health. And so this will lead to a kind of infertility that will be difficult for such an individual to get pregnant. And if he or she become pregnant, it can also lead to unhealthy pregnancy. This is why you see some women giving birth to premature baby, because of this issue that has caused a kind of inflammation, imbalances in the hormone, leading to one complication to another. So this is how infertility this is how periodontal or gum disease can affect one's fertility, be you a man or a woman. So that is why our oral health is very, very important. We need to take care of our oral health. So another health issue that can also be caused as a result of poor oral health is cancer. So cancer is another health issue that poor oral health can also cause. Now, when we talk of poor oral health, can put one at a high risk of developing cancer, pancreatic cancer or blood cancer. So this pancreatic cancer is when your pancreatic gland, the gland that is supposed to protect your insulin is affected. So because of this bacteria, they will now affect your pituitary gland and expose some chemicals or substances into your blood, and this can result to blood cancer. And this can also lead to other issues, because the pancreas is always responsible for producing insulin. This is also can also lead to diabetes, as I've stated earlier. So in addition, if a person smokes, those people that smokes or uses any tobacco products, this can lead to oral or throat cancer. So this, because those substances in tobacco, they are very, very harmful. So bacteria can, because when this happens, it can distort with your gut bacteria, and this can result to a kind of infection affecting your throat, leading to throat cancer. So this is how poor oral health can lead to cancer. It can lead to any form of cancer. It can lead to kidney cancer. It can lead to pancreatic cancer. It can lead to blood cancer or throat cancer as a result of poor oral health. And so that is why you need to try as much as possible to always take care of your oral health. So another health problem that also can be caused by poor oral health is rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is that people who have gum disease, that is periodontal, are more likely to have rheumatoid arthritis. So these bacteria in the mouth can as well cause inflammation. When you talk of rheumatoid arthritis, it is caused as a result of inflammation, and this inflammation can lead to weakening of the bones, destroying the bones in the body, in the affected parts. And so this can also put such an individual at high risk of developing this rheumatoid arthritis. That is why you see people today, they start complaining of bones pain, the joint pain. So they start complaining of this. And before you discover it, you will find out that the bones on the knees, there is a swelling all around the knees. They are leading to pain. So this is as a result of arthritis from rheumatoid caused by bad oral health. So just know that when your oral health is not intact, it is definitely going to affect your overall health. So just because those bacteria that enters the mouth causes damages to your teeth and your gum can as well transfer to every other part of the body through your bloodstream, causing infection and inflammation. So rheumatoid arthritis is caused as a result of inflammations of the bones, inflammation on your bones. So when these bones are affected, they will now start destroying the tissues, the cell tissues on your body, because in your body, in your bones, between your joints, you also have the collagen. The collagen is also there, is a tissue that also helps to lubricate your joint. That is why it is possible to flex them, to move them around. That is the flexibility. But when this infection bacteria affects that particular place, they will now cause a decrease in the collagen of your cartilage. So this cartilage collagen will now be reduced, will now result in a kind of swiftness, now become tight, and there will now be a kind of force to move it around. And before you know it, the whole place will be inflamed, now lead to swelling of the knee and your ankles. You start feeling these pains. So this is how your gum health can put one in the state of rheumatoid arthritis. So The other one that can also be caused as a result of poor oral health is kidney disease. Kidney disease is another health issue that poor oral health can cause. So this health problem can affect, poor oral health can affect your kidney health. And so before you know it can affect your kidney health, it can affect the bone, it can affect your blood pressure. So when all this happen, as a result of this periodontal, can now lead to kidney disease. And with this, your gum disease is typically a kind of weakening of your immune system, because when your immune system is not working properly, it at the same time, because before the bacteria can be able to get entrance into your bloodstream, it must pass through the defense mechanism. And if this defense mechanism, which is your immune system, is not strong enough, it can put you at that level of being infected. And so this is a kind of chances for that individual or the person to develop any kind of diseases that can weaken the immune system. Once the immune system is down, the overall body is down. And so this is why, because somebody that have a weakening immune system, or your immune system is not active, is not strong enough to defend or protect your body, so you can put such one at high risk of developing kidney disease. So these are all the way that poor oral health can affect the whole body. And so what are these symptoms? What are the signs of this gum disease? What are the signs of gum disease? The signs that you can observe or you can feel right from the initial state of gingivitis is pain, redness of your gum. You start, when you open your teeth, you find the gum is very reddish. If you are there, say hi so I can welcome you. Good morning, Jennifer. Thank you for joining me. You are welcome to this morning broadcast. We are discussing about the health problem that are caused by bad teeth. That is how the health of our teeth can impact our overall health. So when you started feeling this redness of the gum, or bleeding of the gum, or swelling around your gum, it is an early sign of gingivitis, and there is need for you to quickly take action at this initial state. Or you always have poor breath. When you open your mouth, you feel it. Or when you open your mouth, you talk, people are always wondering or looking at you the second time. There is need for you to really find solution. Another is motility of the teeth. Motility of the teeth, you see the teeth somehow moving. It's like when you touch it, it's waving. So another thing is teeth sensitivity. So before you eat anything, your teeth is sensitive. It's like you are feeling a kind of sharp pain or sharp response, sensitivity to that of your teeth. Your teeth always sensitivity. Or if you are someone that have this absent teeth or lost teeth, or maybe you lost a tooth, you lose a tooth. So from that very space, bacteria can also get into your gum. So this is signs that someone can have this periodontal disease. And so when you know, what do you do? How can you treat this periodontal disease? How can periodontal disease be treated? There are many treatments. You know, at the initial state, it can be reversed. When it just started, that is, we call it gingivitis. So at that state, it can be reversed. When you started feeling, maybe when you brought your teeth to see your teeth is getting bringing out blood or red or swelling of your gum, you need, when you feel it with your tongue, you see that that place is swollen. So you need to, at that time, book an appointment with a dentist that can really find out and really give you what can help you to to prevent, to heal it and treat it for you. But if you left it untreated and you just ignore it, it cannot develop to the advanced stage of periodontal. Periodontal will now become very difficult to treat. So treating periodontal or gum disease depends on the type of periodontal. Depends on the type of periodontal that ones have. So the available treatment depending on the severity of that periodontal. There are some that it can just be bleeding at that time, or some maybe just pull off your teeth, or there are some maybe you have bad breath. There are some when the disease have already eaten up the gum, that is a severe case, and you find out that your teeth, the bones are weakening. They are weakening. It's like when you brush, it's like they are falling out. Is that breaking off weak bone? When sometimes you feel it even when you are eating or you just cut, maybe mistakenly crack a bone, you will see your teeth will pull, your part of the bone of your teeth will pull as along with it. So that is the weakening of the bone. And this time when the bone is weakening and you started feeling that pain in the bone, there is nothing to do. So various treatments are recommended. Like the first one, removal of the gum, of the plank. So if there is a plank that is blocking it, a plank is a kind of a substance that will block the space between the two teeth. It will just be there and start eating up in the gum. So when it is like that, that can be reversed by removing the plug from this. And also calculations by ways of scaling done by a dentist. This can be done by a dentist and not you yourself. So you need to meet a dentist that will do it and not you. So another way that you can also treat a periodontal disease treatment is medication. There are medication, there are different tooth products, oral products that you can take, either in liquid or in drops or in supplements that you can take in order to help relieve the pain, such as gluconate, mouth rest to kill the bacteria, and frequent cleaning. So these are medication that you can take. You can ever take this gluconate, mouth rest, and your mouth rest that you are using should contain fluoride. So when you are using this mouth rest, it will help to kill any bacteria that is hanging in any part of your mouth. So when you put the mouth rest, you close it and pour it away. So this is a way of killing those bacteria and also proper cleaning of your teeth. So another way that they can treat this gum disease is by surgery. So this has to do with removing the teeth completely to minimize it from progressing, to cause disease to other ones. So the affected tooth will be pulled out in order not to cause infection to the other or the next tooth next to it. So the only option, if it is one tooth that is affected, the dentist can decide to pull it out by using the surgery method. Thank you, Sister Precious, for joining me. Thank you. Good morning from here, and I trust you are doing well. We are looking at how problems that are associated with bad teeth, that is how poor oral health can affect our overall body. So they need to remove that bad tooth and replace the bone. They replace it so that it might not advance to the next stage of disease. So these are different way of treating what we call it, periodontal or gum disease. So these are ways that can help to treat it. So we are going to look at how to prevent these health issues. Since we have looked at the various health issues that are associated as a result of poor oral health, so there is way, or there must be a way out. We can reduce, we can prevent these issues that we have discussed from coming up. So in order to prevent any serious health issue caused by bad oral health or habits, you must take care of your oral health. So the first thing is to take care of your oral health. Take care of your teeth, take care of your mouth. Another way you can also prevent those issues or problems caused by poor oral health is scheduling appointments with your dentist on a regular basis, especially when you are feeling any kind of symptoms in your mouth or your teeth. There is need to book an appointment with your doctor in order to keep your teeth health and gum in a good state, especially for people who are mothers, people who wants to be a mother. So before you are planning to be a mother, there is need for you to book an appointment with a dentist to examine the state of your oral health, because it is very, very important that your oral health will be in a better state before you get pregnant. And if you are already pregnant, try to also go for an appointment with a dentist to help to prevent any kind of these issues. So get treated and get in front of any of this issue before they arise, because as I always say, early detection is better than prevention. When you are detecting it, when you detect it at the initial state, it is more better than preventing it. So when you know, you always take care of your look, or always be conscious of your head. When you see or you notice any unusual change in your mouth, either in taste, in odor, or in feelings, try to book an appointment with your doctor, and the state of your head, of your oral health, should be in a proper position. And so we are going to look at tips that one can, or tips that can help to achieve a good oral health. Tips that can help in achieving a good oral health. One is to brush and floss your teeth daily. Brush and floss your teeth daily. When you talk of brushing, make sure you are using a good toothpaste and a good soft brush. Now, some people, the brush that you use, if it is too hard, it can injure the gums, that can lead to bleeding, because the gums are very, very soft. So you do not need a hard toothbrush. You need a soft toothbrush. And also use a good toothpaste that can help, especially those toothpaste that are very high in fluoride. They are very good. They contain fluoride. And as well as also flossing your teeth. You know, when you're talking of flossing your teeth, it's a process of removing those plaques between your teeth, your gums, between the two teeth. And you know, some people try to use pins. Flossing your teeth does not require a hard object. You don't need a hard object for flossing. You need a very soft object. There are one you can get from the dentist store. You can get it and use it for flossing. No, some people, after eating, they find out that plaques are within their teeth. So some can take toothpick, so can take a pin, office pin. No, use a soft materials or instrument to pick out those planks between your teeth. It's another way of taking care of your teeth. Another way you can also take care of your teeth is to avoid smoking or using any tobacco products. So using all of this tobacco product or smoking, especially those smoke that comes out of tobacco, when they smoke it in, can affect and lead to discoloration of the teeth, and as well as causing plaques. Some bicarbonated products that are found in this tobacco product can damage the gum of your teeth, and this can lead to issues like those cancers of your throat. So you should stop avoiding the use of tobacco product, and also try to quit smoking as well. So another way you can also take care of your teeth or your oral health is use mouthwash. Use mouthwash, and the mouthwash you'll be using should contain fluoride, because fluoride has that ability, that high capacity of a property of destroying bacteria. So use mouthwash that contain fluoride. So this can help to kill bacteria that are residing in your mouth from the food you eat, or from any snacks that you take, or any lifestyle or whatever you eat. So they can help to destroy those bacteria, kill them as well. And also try and stay away from bad food. Bad food. When I say bad food here, I'm talking about sugary food, because anything that has to do with sugar does not cooperate with your health. They has nothing to give to your health. The only thing they can give to your health is causing infection, because the bacteria in your body, that is in your guts, if you eat too much of sugar, they can kill those natural bacteria. They will decrease the population of the bacteria in your gut, and when this happens, your gut bacteria will not be able to fight, because they are serving as a kind of defense to your colon, to your guts, to your intestines, and to other part of your body. So they will not be able to defend your whole body from this external bacteria. And when this happens, it can weaken your immune system. And when the immune system is weakened, it can lead to infection and inflammations in your body. So these are the ways that you need to take care of your oral health. And remember, as I always say, when you are talking about your oral health, your immune system, your overall health, Forever Aloe Vera is always recommended. This drink is very good to fight any kind of inflammation, because we have discussed now that periodontal is caused periodontal is caused by bad that is gum disease, is caused by bacteria, and when this bacteria enters the body, they cause infection and inflammation, all of which this aloe vera gel is very good at helping to detox any bacteria or cause any infection caused by bacteria into your system. They will help to flush it out. They help to reduce inflammation. They help to protect the health of your body, as well as helping to defend your immune system. So when you take this drink every day, it's a way of helping your overall health. And all these health issues that are associated with poor oral health can be handled, can be minimized when you take this aloe vera gel every day. it will help to improve the natural bacteria in your gut. It will help to protect and strengthen your immune system, so from infection. So taking this drink is a way of also helping your overall health. And also we also have the aloe vera toothpaste. We have the aloe vera toothpaste here with us. So this toothpaste can help to stop any kind of issue that has to do with bleeding gums, especially people that have these bleeding gums. When you use the aloe vera toothpaste, it will help to stop bleeding of the gum and help to stop any kind of mouth ulcer. So we know, as I said, that even this gum disease can lead to the throat cancer. So taking aloe vera gel and along using aloe vera toothpaste, we have the toothpaste. This can help to prevent any mouth ulcer and mouth diseases. It will help. So using the aloe vera toothpaste can help to prevent mouth diseases, mouth odor, cough relief, and all those kind of helping to give you a bright and shiny teeth, especially people that have this teeth discoloration. You find out that teeth have changed color as a result of tobacco products they use, especially those people that smoke. So when you use the aloe vera toothpaste, it will help to give you a bright and shining teeth. It whitens your teeth and help to relieve any kind of tooth sensitivity. So we have all these products with us. So when you like to get them, you can send a message in on the contact section. Then I will let you know how you can get them from wherever you are. So let us know that our health is extremely important in all way. So if the health of our teeth, our oral health is healthy, our overall health can as well be healthy, and we will tend to live in a very healthy state, and all this kind of health issue will be minimized as a result of good oral hygiene that we are banking on. So let's try as much as we can to take care of our teeth, take care of our mouths. So some people having this mouth odor is a kind of embarrassment, but there is nothing that cannot be done. So it's just for you to make the choice to stop any habits, that all those kind of food you eat or things that you do that is causing it. And you can as well get your aloe vera toothpaste. It is going to help to revert any of this issue that has to do with your oral health. It will help to revert them. So you can as well get it. If you want it, you can send me a WhatsApp message and I will let you know how you can get it. And also don't forget, I want to introduce my business to you this morning, especially people that are out there that is trying to say, what can I do? How can I be part? How can I be someone that can also influence life? So be an influencer is a way of letting people know about their health, letting people know about their well-being. And you see what I'm doing here today. I am imparting life. I am telling people what I use that is good for me, and I'm here to let you know that you too can also do the same. You too can also impact life. If you are that kind of person that want to change people by imparting life, by sharing, by helping, by telling them what they can do and how they can do it and how they can achieve it. Like what I do, I show my products, I tell you this is what my product do, This is how my product helps me. So if you also want to be that kind of person, you can also chat me up on WhatsApp, and we let you know how you can join, how you can build, how you can be your own entrepreneurial business, how you can be self-employed, and you can also help your living with your doing it yourself, your whole business, building up your whole business. So if you are interested to come into this company, into this business, you can let me know, and I will also tell you how to get in. So sharing my experience with you, coming here every day to tell you this is what I used that was good for me. This is how I overcome this. It's a way of imparting life. And so if you are interested to be one of influential or someone that want to also impact life, you can chat me up on WhatsApp, and I will let you know how you can do it. So I thank every one of you for joining me this morning. Thank you for being part of this morning broadcast. Thank you, Doland. If you have any question to ask, please you can put it in the comment section so that I can attend to you. Thank you, Doland. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, Jennifer. You are welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you, also Precious. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. God bless you, every one of you. So if you are interested to come into this business, you can send me a WhatsApp message. Then I will let you know how you can also be one that can also influence life. So what we are doing, we are giving out our best to people. We are giving out our best. We are displaying our products, and we are telling you what our products can do. So I will come our way on Wednesday by God's special grace, and I will also be talking about another aspect of our health and what product that can also help you as well. So thank you everyone for joining this morning broadcast. Have a nice day, and I celebrate every one of you. Thank you so much. Bye.